This is the ultimate question for any Japanese sports car enthusiast in 2025. For decades, two names have echoed in the halls of automotive greatness: Supra and Z. They represent a legacy of performance, style, and a connection between driver and machine that is becoming increasingly rare in our modern world. Today, these legends are back, more powerful and more advanced than ever before, battling for the same sacred ground. We are witnessing a golden age of accessible performance, a true renaissance for those who believe driving should be an experience, not just a commute. The Toyota Supra and the Nissan Z are not just cars, they are cultural icons reborn for a new generation of drivers. The battle lines are drawn in what is arguably the most exciting segment of the market, the affordable sports car 2025 category. Have you ever wondered what it truly feels like when heritage meets modern engineering head-on? Which philosophy of speed and style speaks to you more? This is the core of the Supra versus Nissan Z debate, a showdown that goes far beyond simple numbers on a spec sheet. Before we dive into the quirks and features of these incredible machines, make sure you like this video and subscribe to the channel for more in-depth reviews. Your support helps us bring these epic comparisons to life, and you won't want to miss what's coming next. These two coupes are locked in a fierce rivalry, each offering a compelling argument for your hard-earned money. The Toyota Supra, with its German-engineered underpinnings and dramatic sculpted body, brings a level of refinement and blistering performance that punches well above its weight class. It's a precision instrument, designed to carve corners with surgical accuracy. On the other side, you have the Nissan Z, a car that proudly wears its heritage on its sleeve, offering a more raw, visceral, and purely Japanese driving experience. It's a muscle car in a samurai's armor, promising unfiltered fun and a powerful twin-turbo V6 heart. This Japanese sports cars comparison is about more than just which car is faster in a straight line or quicker around a track. It's about the feeling you get when you slip behind the wheel, the sound the engine makes as you climb through the rev range, and the smile that spreads across your face on a perfect stretch of road. We're here to determine which of these titans offers the best overall package, which one truly deserves the title of the best sports car under $50,000, and which one you should put in your garage. So buckle up, because this is going to be one of the closest and most exciting showdowns of the year. Let's talk about what really matters: performance. The 2025 Toyota Supra continues to offer its fantastic BMW-sourced powertrains, which is a point of contention for some, but the results are undeniable. The headline act is the 3-liter turbocharged inline-six, a silky smooth powerhouse that delivers its 382 horsepower with an effortless surge. This engine, paired with a lightning-fast 8-speed automatic or an engaging 6-speed manual, provides acceleration that feels relentless. The power delivery is so linear and refined that you find yourself reaching incredible speeds almost by accident. It's a truly sophisticated powertrain that offers both immense capability and surprising civility when you need it. Then you have the Nissan Z, which takes a slightly different, more old-school approach to power. Under its long hood lies a 3-liter twin-turbo V6, pumping out a very healthy 400 horsepower. This engine feels more aggressive, more eager to remind you of the raw power at your disposal. The Nissan Z acceleration is a thrilling event, with a noticeable turbo lag that builds anticipation before unleashing a massive wave of torque that pushes you firmly back into your seat. It's less of a surgical strike and more of a sledgehammer blow, offering a different but equally intoxicating flavor of speed. The availability of a proper 6-speed manual transmission as standard further cements its purest appeal. When you line them up for the inevitable Supra vs Z drag race, the results are incredibly close, often coming down to the driver and the conditions of the day. The Supra's launch control and quick-shifting automatic often give it a slight edge off the line, but the Z's higher horsepower figure helps it claw back ground at higher speeds. It's a classic battle of German precision versus Japanese brute force. However, a car's performance isn't just about straight-line speed. In the corners, the Supra's chassis, with its adaptive suspension and 50-50 weight distribution, feels incredibly balanced and planted, inspiring immense confidence to push harder. The Nissan Z, while still a very capable handler, feels a bit softer and more playful on the limit. It communicates its intentions clearly, making it easy to manage and even provoke into a bit of tail-happy fun. It doesn't have the same unshakable composure as the Supra, but for many drivers, that's part of its charm. It feels more alive and demands more from the driver to extract its full potential. The choice between them comes down to a fundamental question. Do you prefer a car that works with you like a flawless partner, or one that challenges you like a worthy sparring opponent? Both approaches are valid and deeply rewarding. Moving on to design, both cars make a powerful statement, but they speak very different languages. The Toyota Supra 2025 review must start with its aggressive concept car for the road styling. It's all dramatic curves, deep scallops and functional vents, creating a muscular and athletic profile that looks like it's moving even when it's standing still. The double bubble roof is a classic touch, and the integrated ducktail spoiler completes the look. However, the design does come with compromises. Visibility, particularly out of the rear, is limited, and getting in and out requires a certain degree of flexibility. The interior is very driver-focused, with a high-quality BMW-derived cockpit that feels premium and modern. The Nissan Z, in contrast, is a masterclass in retro-futurism. Its design is a clear homage to its ancestors, particularly the original 240Z and the 300ZX from the 1990s. The long hood, short rear deck and rectangular taillight signature are all callbacks to a celebrated past, yet they are executed in a way that feels fresh and contemporary. It's a cleaner, simpler design than the Supra, and for many, its understated confidence is more appealing. Inside, the Z also blends old and new, with a modern infotainment screen and digital gauge cluster flanked by 3 classic analog gauges atop the dash, monitoring boost, turbo speed, and voltage, a fantastic touch for enthusiasts. When it comes to daily livability, the differences become even more apparent. The Supra, despite its hardcore looks, is surprisingly comfortable for longer journeys, thanks to its well-tuned suspension and supportive seats. However, its cabin can feel a bit snug, and cargo space is limited. The Nissan Z offers a slightly more spacious-feeling cabin and better overall visibility, making it a bit less intimidating to navigate through tight city streets and crowded parking lots. Its ride is a touch firmer in day-to-day driving, but it's a compromise many will be willing to make for the car's character and more practical nature. Ultimately, choosing between these two on design and usability is a subjective exercise. The Supra is the flamboyant extrovert, demanding attention wherever it goes, and offering a cockpit that feels like it was lifted from a more expensive European GT car. The Nissan Z is the strong, silent type, its design rooted in a proud history, offering a more straightforward and perhaps more honest sports car experience. It's a choice between the cutting edge and the tastefully timeless, and there is no wrong answer. Both cars successfully carve out their own unique identity in a crowded market. So, after all the analysis, we arrive at the final difficult question: which car wins the ultimate 2025 showdown? Which one is the best affordable sports car 2025 has to offer? The answer, as is so often the case in these epic battles, truly depends on what you, the driver, are looking for. This Japanese sports cars comparison reveals 2 brilliant but fundamentally different philosophies. The Toyota Supra is a masterpiece of modern engineering, a sharp, precise, and incredibly fast machine that delivers a premium experience. It's the car you choose if you value ultimate performance, refinement, and the feeling of piloting a technologically advanced weapon. The Nissan Z, on the other hand, is a heartfelt love letter to the history of Japanese sports cars. It's more raw, more mechanical, and it offers a more analog connection between the driver, the car, and the road. Its powerful twin-turbo V6 and classic rear-wheel drive dynamics provide a thrilling, engaging, and slightly wild experience that will put a massive smile on your face. It's the car you choose if you value heritage, driver involvement, and the unfiltered joy of taming a powerful machine. It proudly stands as a contender for the best sports car under $50,000 by offering so much character and power for the price. If we were to make a decision based purely on the numbers, lap times, acceleration figures, and interior material quality, the Toyota Supra would likely edge out a narrow victory. It is, by most objective measures, a slightly more capable and polished performance car. Its chassis is a work of art, and its powertrain is a marvel of modern efficiency and power. It represents the very pinnacle of what is possible when two automotive giants like Toyota and BMW collaborate, and the result is a car that feels like it should cost thousands more than it actually does. It is a truly world-class sports car available to the masses. However, driving is not an objective exercise. It is an emotional one. And this is where the Nissan Z makes its most compelling argument. It offers something that is becoming increasingly rare, a sense of soul. It's a car that feels built from the heart, for the heart. It doesn't try to hide its imperfections. It wears them as badges of honor. For that reason, for its commitment to a pure and joyful driving experience, and for carrying the torch of its incredible legacy so proudly, the Nissan Z might just steal the hearts of more enthusiasts. In the end, the real winner is us, the drivers, who get to choose between two such incredible and inspiring machines.